All right, we are working on my sled today. I got this. And what this is because I have the big screen here. And it has the GPS on it, but the GPS only works, I got something in my throat, if my phone is plugged into it. And even then, it's not great. What this does is it makes it a GPS on its own. So the software is not there, but I have the hardware. So software will probably come out in the fall, and then we'll be able to update it just through the Wi-Fi. So we have instructions for this. This is it. So we're going to look into this. We're going to figure out how this fits on here. And I'm going to let you know. I'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out. And I'll show you the things that work and don't work so you can avoid them when you're putting on your GPS adapter. I don't know. Adapter GPS thing for your sled. What is it called? It doesn't have a name. Yeah, anyways. All right, so I'll get time lapse started so you can see taking the hood off. Pretty easy. Side panels, 4 screws, these 4, and it slides off. So, yeah, I'll get started. These are the tools I used. Impact with a 1/4-inch driver adapter in it. An 8mm socket. I used a deep one. You could use either one. And a T25 Torx, screwdriver, and wire cutters. If you don't have this, you could use a ratchet or a screwdriver one. This just makes it a lot faster. Yeah, so you don't need a ton of tools for this. I have the hood off. So the screws are there, and then you also need to loosen your air intake. And then obviously take the side panels off and unplug this and this. I have a heated brake lever, so I also have to unplug that. So, and then the hood slides off the front. So now I think looking at this, I think I actually have it upside down. I think it appears that I need to flip it over and do the, that it goes on the other side. I also wanted to pull this apart because I just wanted to do a once over on the sled just before I put it away. So I'm going to do this first. I am to this point and I'm trying to figure out how this goes on here. It looks like, right, there's your air intake. There's my air intake. Maybe I didn't need to take the hood off for this either, but so it appears, oh, maybe it's supposed to go, oops, here. These two are just dangling off into nothing. And on there, it doesn't look like they hook onto anything. All right, I'm gonna have to dig in here a little deeper. keep pine needles in here. Yeah, that is. Anyways, I don't know if we're any closer, but I have the airbox taken out. So like, there can't be any confusion, but the airbox in that picture looks different than this one. Unless it's supposed to go under here. It may go under here. Anyways, all right, well. Oh, like that, maybe? Oh, yeah, maybe it goes like that. Yep, okay, got it. Bang. Okay, do you see that? Let me, you want me to put it in and then I'll show you a little better. Okay, this screw here for this piece, so it'll go in like that. And then on the other side, it comes with two screws that go here and here. Sweet. Okay, we figured it out. So I'll have to, when I put it all back together, I'll let you know if I think that it requires taking the airbox off or not. So we'll go back to the time lapse. All right, so that for me, that was tricky figuring that out. So it fits in there real nice. Okay, so this is the air intake. This is an existing screw that you put in, and then that you take out and put back in, and then you put that screw. You put those screws in. I put them in kind of loose until I had them all in, and then I tightened them up. But yeah. Cool. So now I'll put this back in. Once I get it in, I'm going to look at it and see, like, and let you know, like, oh, you don't need to take the airbox out, or yes, you do. And I'll kind of walk through what I think needs to happen or doesn't need to happen. But because I'm thinking I probably took too much apart. I think this could be done just by loosening this side of the shroud. But I didn't know because, again, only instructions. So hopefully I'm going to save you some time when you're doing this. Okay, hood's back onto the airbox for me. If you were doing this, you do not have to do that, okay? First thing I would do is I would take the bracket and I would put the GPS unit into the bracket. Let me flip it over so you can see. All right, I would put the new GPS unit into the bracket here, okay? Then I would take this off, and let me show you that. To do that, you take this screw out, and possibly this screw, but I don't think you'd have to. Okay, and you'll pull this back, and you'll remove this screw down here. So, pull it out. Okay, that screw there. Okay, remove that, put the bracket in with the GPS unit in, put that screw back in, loosely, don't tighten it all the way down so you can move it a little bit. Put these two screws in that come with the GPS unit, this screw and this screw. Then tighten them all down and then put these two back in, okay? I'm probably gonna do this again on Brian's sled so I can show it more in another video, but he doesn't have one yet, so that's what I would do. Okay, next, this is the unit, this is the plug. This is the only available plug. This one right here. So this is what we're gonna plug it into. For it to have room to come over, we have to cut this zip tie, and then we will plug that in. So I'm gonna do that, put the screen back in, and then I'll kind of show you what we got. we'll plug this in, and on the new GPS unit, there is a little tab that locks into, which is gonna make it hard to take off. But then, of course, we put those screws back in that we took out along the side. I put the air cleaners, or I don't know what you call them. Anyways, back on. But let me flip this over. Yeah, so it's all back on. Yeah, you put those screws back in, and then this plugs in, and now we are ready to reinstall the hood. All right, so one thing I do is I put this bungee cord around here to remind me to tighten up the airbox screw right there. Otherwise, I will forget. I forget all the time. So I put that on there so I remember, hey, did you tighten that? And it saved me this time because I had forgotten. So just a little tip that I've done. I don't know where I got it from, if I saw it from somebody else or if I came up with it, but it starts, it runs. I put the caliber track wheels under. So she's done. And now we just have to wait for the software update. Now that I know what to do, easy job. Just a couple minutes, pull the hood off. Yeah, would you have to pull the hood off? Yeah, because you have to get all this. Well, you'd have to take this out. I think it would be easiest to pull the hood off, and just hook it in. So, yeah, we'll when we do it on Brian's sled, I'll do another video where I do it probably the way it's supposed to be done, but with no instructions. I didn't know. It was hard to figure out where it went from the picture that they gave us. But now that I know, fit in there real good. So I'm happy with it. Hopefully it works. Guess we'll find out next fall. But yeah, anyways, thanks for sticking around. We're still doing videos. We're doing lives. We're doing shorts. So make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you saw an easier way to do it, or if you've done it and found an easier way, let me know. If you're getting that piece, also let me know. So I really appreciate everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.